15 volumes about his biography, where each volume contains about over 500 pages. That means in very, very detail what he did in his childhood and where he was grown up and what teaching he started to teach, even the age of his age, where it's believed in his 1 year of Sharamyo was the 100 year of human beings age. So he started to teach when he was 1 year old. That means he was 100 year old according to our dimension of the age.
After trekking for 9 months to get here with 27 pack mules and other
many Sherpas,
mini Sherpas.
and we will soon have a very warm yak butter tea.
Oh, yak butter tea. We only lost 3 tents on the way. We're able to retrieve one of them after it fell over a cliff, but no one was injured. So
Respect to the nature. Respect to the nature in a sense, the external world, the world we live in, trees, the water, and the stones, the rocks, everything, all the external natural. I think where in the burn where they related with those nature is extremely helpful to look at them, how they related with their practice. And to see that, I think it will be very helpful in the modern world to see, understand those wisdoms and not to continuously damage and bring destructions into the world, on the earth. It's completely destroying. That this is what we live in. So it's looking into the ancient wisdom in the Burn, in particularly shamanic causal vehicles is known. I think it would be a great help to change a little bit idea about how one should respect the nature and the importance of it. As looking and learning from them. For example, in Tibet, people, when I was in Tibet, I spent a month in a nomadic area. I was born in India and I went back to Tibet. One day I was taking a picture of some deers. There was a lot of wild deers, and I put a tripod there, and because I was hiding myself to take picture of them. And the other side of the river, people called me up and said, "Don't do that. The reflection of the tripod, it's reflecting on the other part of the mountain, the hill. So the spirit in that hill will not happy about it, because they have never seen still reflecting like that. So it's not something. It belongs to this nature here. It's a beautiful flowers and everything that does not belongs here, and it won't be very good. So don't do that." And another day I was trying to put my blanket out in the sun, and my blanket was very, very colorful. And they said, "Please don't do that. It's too bright. It doesn't matches with this beauty of nature here, and the spirit will not like." So the forms, and every form, if water and the mountain, they regard as a spirit, and the spirit not only as a spirit but spirit, positive spirit. They worship them. They going in the celebration of the new year. First thing they would go to the water, the spring water, and they would do the offering there, and they would go to the mountain to do put prayer flags and offering in the mountain. That's how they relate with the nature, and that way of their relating nature is there's no diseases like we produce in the modern world.
For example, as many traditions in the Burn, as we were talking about, it traced back into about 17,000 years back in the history. Many knowledges